Audacious brat, this.
I can see you, sir.
It's him.
Any last words?
Shit.
Run for murderer!
Didn't look like locals. Damien's right. I'm a hunted man.
Nothing to see here. Move along.
Where are you skittering off to?
What a specimen. He's scared of fright.
Stocks and the whip await those running riot. Our duchy values peace.
Ah,
All just...
I'm...
Thanks.
Ever your servant, sir.
Stocks and the whip await those running riot.
Keep
Our
calm!
duchy values
Start
peace
no
and
brawls!
Nice tune.
Stocks and the whip await those running riot.
Reginald Dalbury has
Our
returned,
duchy values
not to be
peace.
missed by your...
Late. Why does that not surprise me?
Well, well. I did not expect you to have such a sense of style. Not all bad. Nothing like a budding artist, of course. Just one other detail.
A mask?
All who attend the Mandragora soiree wear them.
Any idea why they wear...
Likely because they imagine it oh so. The truth is far simpler. This way, no one can tell which drunken arist...
Let's go. Soiree's started.
Wise of you to hide your weapons. They'd not have let us in other... How do we find the Cintrian? Have you a plan?
Key is not to spook him. Need to ask after his partner, Cecilia, first. Less likely to... Especially since he might be
What do you mean?
Ran into some of his thugs in town. Knew who I was.
Right. Right you are.
Madame, Monsieur,
An extraordinary pleasure. Tonight, I particularly recommend you...
Tell us about these performances.
This evening, the Mandragora has the honor to... The first was a concert by Cecilia Bellont, a singer whose voice, were it stone, would surely be a
Shame. We would have loved to hear.
Luckily, you are in time to see the great Calest.
Visual illusions. Interesting.
The third and fourth, for they are a duo, are the Tuvan.
We were really hoping to meet
You are admirers, I surmise. I'm certain...
It cannot be easy to identify anyone in...
I don't know.
Let's hear it.
Seek the Kaveri orchid.
Meaning?
Cecilia wears one in her hair. You...
Well, well. Dandelion's always complaining of...
The residence belongs to none of them. Oriana, she owns this. Woman in the black dress. There, on the balcony.
Got her. Doesn't wear a mask? Koviri Orchid. Let's look for it. If we...
Has stolen something so
Go on, Geralt, be bold. Show us the...
Good folk all have the right to
I
create.
thought so.
Cast
It's a
some
paradigm manifested.
paradigm, for the damn thing. Shh, silence. The artist must focus. That green, lush and verdant as a field of vines. To vines and to wine! Wine to tire of these hues. Drop them in the pail and grab a different. I got it! It's the Soretor!
It's not a landscape, you pleb. It's a manifestation of the man's soul.
Blue blush is all I see. Gauze, scarlet, crimson oxblood. Ice lips, full sensory parted lips. The composition takes shape. Should you tire of these hues, drop them in the purple, quite the noble color. Splendid! The sky over Toussaint before the storm.
Or a deeply internalized fear of intimacy.
has stolen subtle soul requires great precision.
She ought to be in one of the
Tire of
alcoves.
these hues, drop them in the pail and grab a... Voila! Fine. Now, allow me a moment to ponder. My appraisal? The painting depicts spiritual dualism. The continual battle between good and evil, and defiance.
Oh yes, that's him all right. Good versus evil. The dualistic nature of man.
And defiance.
Do not disturb! Shoo! Shoo!
It's the right flower.
Of course it is! A Koviri orchid
Need to talk to your model.
To me?
Lie still! You may speak, but for love's sake, do not move.
Wow.
I know the style, the stroke. This is Dorian Villesse.
The gracious lady has...
I've heard Anna Henrietta herself wished you to paint her portrait once.
at one point, the palace chamber...
What was the matter?
When he learnt I only ever paint nudes, he severed all contact. I've always longed to...
I think you may still get your chance.
We came here to...
To meet me?
Centrian Noble, you came here...
Centrian Noble. Ah! You must think I'm Cecilia.
Orchid,
I told you not to...
As she concluded her performance, Cecilia tossed the flower into the...
really like to talk to...
Like many here. Tall, dark,
Know where he might be now.
He gave Cecilia a small gift. A heart-shaped box.
Excuse me, madame, monsieur, I can't...
True talent paints like the Great Wall.
The Great Wall? But he's a dancer.
Absinthe, the preferred hooch of artists.
Careful, it packs a pretty powerful punch.
I've built up a pretty powerful resistance.
This painting, it's rather... It's very... Let's go.
Your boss has made no efforts to understand. It's a metaphor of the constant struggle for power and influence.
Must be something such talent. Exceptional true. How
Consider yourself greeted.
Look at the mage. I believe he's casting spells.
Yeah, we'll see.
About to burst from a surfeit of
Do you seek someone? I beg your pardon.
Fine, let's give it a try.
Never suspected you believed in such things. Ah, how beautiful. Look, lanterns, the dolphins. That is no ordinary illusion. The man is a true artist.
Impressive.
this painting, it's rather... It's very...
Love letter penned on a napkin. Look,
Oh, my amour, my sunbeam flittering across the firmament of my life. Treacly refuse.
someone left their loot behind. Looks a little like dandelions.
This was scratched. Someone beat him with it once.
Empty, heart-shaped box. Cecilia must have left it behind.
It looks like it held a flask of perfume. A gift from the Cintrian, I imagine.
Scent still hangs in the air. Let's follow it.
It must be someone famous, I think. Such talent. Exceptional, true. Would I ever love to meet him? It's a shame he didn't come alone.
Need I remind you that neither did you?
This painting, it's rather... It's very... Bloody colorful, that's what...
But what if he doesn't come?
He'll definitely come. Don't worry.
How can you be so sure?
Brother dearest, trust.
Sorry, only artists in the Mandragora allowed.
Come, we must consider what to do.
I'd recognize that voice anywhere.
You must be mistaking me for someone else.
I served 15 years in the palace. Your Grace, I'd not mistake you for anyone.
Shh! Not so loud. We are here incognito, on state business.
Yes, Your Grace. How may I serve?
I hope we can count on your discretion.
Of course. I shall be silent as the grave.
Looking for Cecilia.
She's in her dressing room, where she went with a noble.
What did the man look like?
Tall, broad-shouldered, a black beard.
That must be him. We must get to the dressing room, quickly.
Yes, Your Grace.
No, stay here. Anyone tries to flee, you stop them.
Understood.
Quickly, upstairs. That must be Cecilia.
No pulse. Didn't go out the door.
You must find him before he harms another. I shall...
Shouldn't split up.
Geralt, I will be fine. Go up.
Tore down the door. Made a platform. Clever. Must be pretty strong, too. Must have climbed this ladder. Could still be here. Need to stay alert. Smashed mirror. Someone crashed into it, hard, then sank to the floor. Bloodstains. Links of a snapped chain. Jewel must have been on it. Links of a snapped chain. Jewel must have been on it. Jewelry box. Lock's busted. Picked open, probably. Sconce is bent. Smeared with blood. Someone try to grab it? Looks valuable. But it's not what he came for. Empty inkwell. Knocked over, turned toward the room. Canvas is cut. Somebody took a knife to the painting, looks like. Hunting knife. Richly ornamented. Used during the fight, probably. Blood on the window frame. Someone climb out? Fall out? Locked. No key in sight. Precious stone. Bloody fingerprint on it. Thief came for this, must have. Tiny chain links next to it. From a snapped necklace? Seems there was a struggle. Jewel was in the box, it seems. Centurion tried to... They fought, struggled, that's clear. Jewel's still here, though, so our Centurion must have...
So, this is the tracker. A witcher, yes?
Indeed, this is him. We found the bot...
And ended up here, but I've only found evidence of a fight. Seems the Centurions killed his last. Finally failed this time. Shame it happened to...
Poor girl. Always told her she chose her males. I'll alert the staff. Have them see to her body at once. I caught him red-handed, attempting to burgle, rifling through my possessions.
What did you do? Summon the guards?
Oh, there was no time. I feared he'd escape, refused to give him the chance. He stood with his back to me, so I attacked. He struck his head on a picture frame as we struggled. He was bleeding. dazed. And then he drew a knife. Everything happened very quickly then. I knocked the weapon out of his hand and pushed him hard. He
Fell out of the window.
just so.
None too wise picking.
Why? Because I'm a woman, in a frock rather than plate. A hairpin might look like mere ornament, but plunged into an eye...
Claimed the man was trying to...
Yes, he stood over my dressing table.
After this is my guess. Picked it up while searching.
Why, that's the heart of Toussaint. Oriana, how did you ever come to have it?
I bought it, many years ago.
Jewel seems important.
The heart is an heirloom. It belonged to my family.
Seems someone is very determined to find it. The thief left his tool bag behind.
The heart of Toussaint. Representation's pretty faithful.
So it is not him. Is this the only evidence we've...
Also happened on the weapon he attacked Oriana with. Hunting that.
This crest is used by the Lords of Duntine, the present master of the castle.
Duntine. Remember the place.
More recently, the family's last heir, Rod.
Know any more about this
His grandfather was an advisor to Queen Ademarta. Roderick is quite the recluse. He avoids society, preferring the company of a small team of knights.
Oriana, everything we discussed here, word gets out he, failed in his attempt to steal the jewel. His employer...
Discretion is in the interest of us all. I'll not ask what this is...
Forgive me, Madam Oriana, but might I have a word?
You must excuse me a moment.
Oriana.
Few make me feel awkward, but in her presence...
The drawing. It's on the same type of paper the victims' names were written on.
You were not only behind the beast's murders, but also stole the sun...
Look, the wine, the jewel, both tied to you intrinsically. Coincidence? Not something I'm willing to believe. Worried about one thing. That somewhere at the end of this scheme, plan might call for an attempt on your...
It could be something else altogether. My sister, Siana, might be among the schemers. She left court when we were children.
Think your sister might be involved?
You see, I recall her always being rather...
Here, that's normal for sisters.
True, I suppose. The wine, its theft was the first clue. But I grew almost certain when I saw the heart of Toussaint. Siana received it from father as a gift. Someone wanted some of my wine. The same someone ordered our family jewels stolen.
A fallen princess satisfying whims, going after love. What did your sister do to get banished?
Siana...
Parents run afoul of some maid?
No. She was born at an inopportune moment.
Could be the case. Could also be because they were treated like...
She was angry. I recall one such situation. We were children, and Cedric's brother was smitten with me. Siana knew of it. She told Cedric of a dream she had. Cedric stole his father's sword and killed his brother. In the end, they forced her to leave the palace. Your mission has gained new import. You must... No.
I'll find her if...
I hope you do. I very much wish to talk to her.
Your Grace, Geralt, I'd like to introduce...
Regis! What a surprise! I had no idea you were in Beauclair. And this is...
My very dear friend, Detlaf van der Eretain, an arrival from Nazaire.
We are lending our combined resources to the witch's hunt.
Ah, yes. Splendid. But why are you here at Oriana's?
They came to pay me a surprise visit, so I invited Regis in for a glass of wine. We've known each other for... Witcher, I hear you know Regis too. Even that you...
Few I can rely on like I can on Regis.
Curious. It seems opposites really do it.
Don't be fooled, dear. Geralt has many merits. He merely hides them from the world.
You said you're both aiding him with his contract. It involves the Beast of Beauclair, I suspect. Master Witcher, maybe you could satisfy my curiosity. What's it like going toe-to-toe with a monster?
Despite what you might have heard, I don't lunge at every monster I see sword in hand. Talking gets the job done for some.
I wonder what a monster...
It might want to apologize
My word. For what might the monster...
for killing. Though at times there is no choice when loved ones are at risk and require protection.
Same as humans. Put them in that situation, they'll kill too.
You understand this. It must be why you and Regis are friends. If I understand you correctly, you would rather help a monster than kill it.
If possible, yeah. Or at least try.
Enough about the Witcher trade for now. Regis mentioned you come from Nazaire. I spent time...
Fond memories?
It was wonderful. I was positively entranced by the lands...
I believe we're running short on wine. I should go to the cellar, bring another bottle.
Let me go. Wanna help Regis?
We shall return forthwith.
An exceptional conversation, don't you think? Vampires, a witcher, and the Duchess of Toussaint?
Highly exceptional, Regis. You crazy bringing Detloff here?
Geralt, allow me to explain.
No, let me explain. He's dangerous, and you are gonna watch him.
But that is precisely what I'm doing. Detloff believes you'll succeed in your task, and he'll not need to kill anymore.
That is, not until he gets his hands on the men who kidnapped.
Guessing it's no accident you two stopped by.
It would be quite some coincidence indeed.
Oriana.
I met her years ago, before I met you, and before she...
But I shall tell...
Now listen close. Managed to learn where the blackmailers...
That's splendid news.
Duchess expects we'll find her long-lost sister there, too. Thing is...
Do you mean to say your task now is to
Mean to say we can't breathe a word of this to Detloff, who...
Geralt, you must...
No, Regis. Can't risk it. Gotta keep that...
Alone?
Alone. That way I can make...
I hope you know what you're doing.
Splendidly, Detlaff. Ah, I'm grateful you brought back those memories. You're back. It took you long enough.
Contrary to what common folk believe, choosing a wine is not nearly as easy as it...
Regis, gallant as ever. I regret all the more that I shan't finish this second bottle with you.
Your Grace, always a pleasure.
I thank you for your help. It's... You have exceptional friends. This Detlaff, an intriguing man to say the least.
Don't know him too well.
Not much, but I've a good sense of the true nature of those...
So what's his?
Sensitive, sad. He carries within him the weight of a terror.
Didn't expect the evening to end like...
Neither did I. But I have not drawn you out for a romantic stroll. I've decided my guardsmen will support you. It stands along the Saône-Retour River. Captain de la Tour and his men will await you there at midnight.
The Witcher's not nearly as nasty as they make him out to be.
Hark, Beauclair! Most gracious Duchess!
I've always dreamt of traveling to the north.
Reginald Aubrey has returned, not to be missed. Bye.
Every day the same. Wine, muck like smuggling wine. It's enough to drive you petty.
I work from dawn to dusk's last light. Then give up.
I'm early. No guardsmen yet.
So eager, are you? The mill, then. We shall discuss the assault inside.
See you already.
We have two objectives. To find Her Illustrious Highness's sister, and Duntine is a modest complex. Several old buildings, a high wall around them. We mean to strike here, through the main gate.
How many men defend Duntine?
Roderick maintains a team of knights for defense. Also, Roderick recently took in a band of foreign mercenaries.
Cintrian's men. Gotta be. Need to hit them from both sides. You draw the defenders, keep them busy. I'll sneak in the back way, find the women, make sure they come to no harm. I'll vault over the wall as soon as you start your
Your plan puts you at great risk. But I sense...
So it begins.
Quick! We grab Roderick's horses and we bolt. We won't vault far if the boys out front don't hold.
Not so fast. Little change of plans.
Kill him! Watch it all happen! What is this? We kill Hugo and Belin! Grab him! I see no troopers along the road.
Roderick sent them to get the horses. He's
Roderick was
flee.
right. Can flee. We'll Bloody bots! What was that? Crates on the wagon.
Too late to surrender.
Hurry with those
Trying
crates!
to escape.
But be careful! If you drop any... Someone's here! They've breached the back wall! Come on! Kill him! the butcher! Surround him! Surround and kill! Onward! No mercy! Go on, lads! Beat the butcher! Onward! No mercy! Surround him! Surround and kill! I'm a hard nut to crack! Mercy! Mercy! I did no wrong!
Nah, kept the wrong damn company. Centrion's men, where are they?
I knew... shouldn't have let them under my roof.
Where's the hostage?
What? I know nothing about the hostage.
Where are they now?
In...
There's someone with them? Woman named...
Of course.
And a whole pile of trouble along with...
Packing. We were to leave together.
Where is she?
Yes. What?
Here, press it against the wound. Should staunch the bleeding.
I thank you. Put it out there! This one! Kill the shitleister! You will die, you little stronza! Bring us arrow! Not let I will dare you to Repeat, there's one! They're all around!
Giving you one last chance. Yield.
The damned harlot got us into this. Kill him! Attack!
Need to get into the keep.
They shall pay for everything!
Monsters! Leggy! Come back! No! Leave!
Shut up. Wasn't expecting to see you two here.
We thought you could use our help. So, Witcher, this is no time to explain. Where is Renner?
Expect to answer a lot of questions inside.
Let us go then.
Lena! Are you hurt? If any of them...
You know me. I'd never let them hurt me. I just waited for you to come.
I didn't know where to look. They threatened to kill you. Forgive me. I failed you.
Now we need only find Anna Henrietta's sister. Where should we look? Do you know?
Mm-hmm. Ran into Roderick, Duntine's lord. Told me where I'd find Sienna.
Then speak and let's grab her. Time.
Said she was in a room in the tower. Very one we're in right now. Which, incidentally, looks nothing like a prison cell. And just so happens there's a carafe full of wine here. Bet it's stolen San Real.
What's your point?
Stop playing dumb. I know everything. Your plan, that this was part of it.
Witcher, what is this?
Sorry, Dettlaff. You've been had.
My friend, please. You must listen to what Geralt has to say.
Never was any abduction. She faked it to be able to control you, manipulate you.
You lie! He seeks to turn us against each other.
Let him speak.
Blackmailers? Pure fiction. She planned everything. You killed all those men at her behest.
That is impossible.
Sorry, Dettlaff. She used you. Part of her plan.
If you do not, I will raise Beauclair to the ground. This I promise you. You've 3 days. I shall be waiting.
He just fly off?
He did not wish to act rashly. He's gone to soothe his nerves.
Think he'll do it? Make good on his threat?
I cannot say. He can be
I shall go to him.
Come again? After...
You don't know Dettlaff like I do. If I don't do as he says...
Conscience gets to you now?
Better... better late than never, right?
Well, it truly does seem the best option.
Your Grace, we must proceed with caution. Guardsmen saw vampires here. They could still be up.
Vampires or no vampires.
Your Grace.
Sienna, it's true. It's you. Sister, dear, what have you gotten yourself into?
So concerned, I'm surprised. Is there an ounce of truth to it?
You feel resentment. I understand. But I promise we shall work through. We will discuss them later. Captain, escort Sienna to the palace. I shall meet with her as soon as we return.
As you wish.
And you, Witcher. You have my thanks. Roderick of Duntine shall answer for treason and blackmail.
Roderick got duped and used, just like the vampire.
Apropos, Were you able to establish who kidnapped his beloved?
We've discovered Siana blackmailed the vampire. Ordered him to kill those men.
What? What nonsense is this?
She is his missing lover. Staged her own abduction to force him to do her bidding.
He was a tool. Whole scheme was Siana's. She was behind it.
You're mistaken. You must be. This cannot be true.
Your Grace, I know this vampire. And
What? You know him? Who is he?
Detlef.
The same who so recently sat at my table and told me of Nazaire. Is there anything else you've neglected to mention? A dragon living beneath? Where is he now?
Waiting for Siana. If she doesn't show up to meet him by an appointed time, he'll destroy Beauclair.
He dares threaten us?
Your Grace, we have 3 days to bring him Siana and...
Not a word. You have 3 days to bring me his head. No more secrets. No more helping vampires. I want what I'm paying for. The head of the beast.
Do you think Her Grace's nerves have been calmed?
But rarely forgets, rarely retracts what she says, especially on threats.
Yes, well, even I must admit Detlef's actions were highly inappropriate. Reprehensible, even. Are you upset?
Why would I be?
Let's see. You're returning from your hunt empty-handed. No trophy. No new lead to boast of, then pursue.
Upset's just not a sensation I feel.
Yes, of course. The excuse you...
Observant of you. So let's...
How do your employers customarily react when you fail to meet their expectations?
Depends. Peasants cuss me out. Merchants...
And rulers?
Usually threaten me with a gun.
Most illustrious Grace.
Your Grace, the population demands she be punished. Siana's committed terrible crimes. Spilt so much blood.
Another word, Palmerin, and I shall spill even more blood. I repeat for the last time. Siana is responsible for the death of many.
Your Grace, I fear the masses might rise.
Let them storm. They will not find her there. Siana, which to judge by your means has not yet come to pass.
Did what we could, but...
My patience is at an end, Geralt. Where is he? Where is Detlef?
Don't know. I lost his trail.
Is this all you have to say?
I respect your Grace. All I can say is the truth.
At times, I hunt foxes. You, Witcher, have had a week. The aid of... I've begun to suspect my big...
Then perhaps your Grace should have sent a beagle instead of a witcher after the vampire.
You tread on thin ice, Witcher. But to the matter at hand.
Your Grace, it seems Siana tricked Detlef, used him to murder the knights who escorted her into exile. We have reason to believe that...
Your Grace! Vampires!
What? Speak now!
Vampires! They protect the city! Captain de la Tour defends the square near the boat landing, but so many lives lost.
Damn it.
It's war this Detlef wants. It's war he shall have.
Hang your head from my saddle.
Siana failed to appear as summoned. And there. Detlef was not making idle threats.
Seems not. Need to make some serious plans of our own now. It's gone too far, damn it.
Regis, you mentioned there was a way to draw Detlef out. A way you've avoided resort.
Is that how I'd put it? Do forgive me, that I've misled you terribly. The word...
Regis. Another inner monologue growing out of a personal dilemma. Just tell me how to flush Detlef out. Force him to meet. Please.
In due course. But first, Geralt, I'd like you to consider the alternative.
Think Detlef still
I believe he suspects something.
And for that, he's declared war on the...
What can I say? Moderation was never his strong...
Really want to free Siana? Hand her over to death?
It's hard to believe, I know. But Detlef is not actually evil, merely...
So say I agree to this.
I do not recall ever...
Got serious reservations about this plan. Not least...
Hardly a reservation. More of an
Could ask Damien. Duchess treats him like a lapdog. Keeps him close.
There, you see?
The meeting. What if it's nothing like you say? What if it goes sour? Ends in a fight? Willing to guarantee...
It seems
Didn't ask for a lecture on probability.
I vow that not a hair on her head... I trust I've dispelled your doubts, then.
Not so fast. We're not done talking. How would I go about luring Detlef out of hiding if I wanted to? With the blood of a virgin?
You see, somewhere nearby lives an unusual denizen. One of the unseen. Ancient and powerful vampires.
And
Toussaint is this unseen elder's territory. All vampires owe him fealty while they are here. He need but say the word.
So this unseen elder...
We must find him first.
Yeah, figured it out. All right, let's say she gets me...
I don't know. You'll have to improvise it.
So I'm basically...
You know what I would opt for? Should we free Siana and arrange for her to meet with Detlef? There's a good chance.
Regis, don't mean to put you on the spot, but I gotta know.
Should you decide your sword is the sole solution, I shall not stand...
Appreciate it.
Certainly hope so. Now...
No idea.
Not an easy choice. Permit me to leave you to wrestle with this dilemma. I'm needed in the city. Once you've decided and learned something back.
armor proved useless. Claws sliced through steel like through butter. Barricade put up in the street. Fell on his face, struck in the back, tried to run. Need to look around. Blow itself didn't kill him. Bled to death afterwards. They broke formation, ran. Barricade put up in the street. Barricade in his face, street struck in the back. Tried to run. Ugly bastard. Must be in the bank. Barricaded themselves inside.
You killed it! Single-handedly! That harlot's brood slaughtered half my unit!
See, it came damn close to slaughtering you as well. Need to withdraw. You and your men. Now.
My duty lies with the city.
Won't help the city by leading your men to the slaughter. Damien, conversation back at the palace, remember? I'll say it again. Your men don't stand a chance.
Men, tend to the wounded and prepare to march out.
Doing the right thing. Now listen close. Silver. That's what you want to use against vampires. Your alchemists order them to produce as much vampire oil as they can. Churn it out in gallons. Then coat your blades with it. Keep an eye out for Alps and Bruxae. The shapely ones resemble women. There one moment, gone the next. Bombs containing silver splinters are a pretty good idea.
Thank you, Witcher. I hope you're worth the coin the Duchess pledged you. And that you'll return with the head of the wretch that did this, skewered on a hook.
Your problem's my problem now.
How?
All I can say just now is I'm gonna need Sienna.
You know the Duchess's decision. Sienna awaits her trial, in custody.
Yeah, I know it. Doesn't mean I have to agree with it.
You've that luxury. I do not. I've sworn my loyalty to Her Grace.
Folk are dying. Many more will, because of one.
If Her Grace learns I helped you, my head will roll.
And mine'll come right after. Still willing to take the risk. See, I'm wasting my time here.
Wait. When last I saw Sienna, Her Grace was escorting her to the palace playroom.
Playroom? As in, for children? You sure?
I've served in the ducal palace for years. I know its every corner. So yes, I am damn sure.
Playroom? So what, Duchess locked Sienna up in a dollhouse?
Honestly, I've no clue. Look, I've told you what I saw. What you do with it is no concern of mine.
Got it. I'll look into it. You get back to your barracks. Retrace my steps. Path ought to be clear. Gotta signal Regis. Have him join me. Tell Regis to meet me in the palace. We need to get to the playroom. For a few feet around. A lot of it.
Kind of you to summon me. I thank you wholeheartedly. Beyond the doors, the playroom. Found one of my brethren sniffing about. I made sure he'd stay out of our way.
Locked. Of course. Regis. Rather not have a fist fight with his door. You mind?
Not at all.
silence. No one here.
We should look around at least.
Well, well. A key tucked behind a picture.
More searching and less chatting, Geralt, please.
A tin knight. Miniature tableware. And plush toys. Cute. Wooden duck. Somebody broke its wings off.
I despise these things.
Nice tune.
Indeed, pleasant. It's a shame the mechanism's damaged.
What the? Found a notebook. Property of Isabelle de Roquefort. Court Gup.
I'm not sure it will help, but I suppose there's no harm in leaving.
Sienna gave me a drawing to...
Charming.
Of freshly decapitated bodies covered in blood.
Perhaps not so much.
I asked her why ever she would draw such a thing. Her Highness claimed it was a rendering of nightmares which have plagued her for as long as she can remember. Sienna Dud. Curse of the Black Sun. Supposedly girls afflicted by it had horror. The girls quarreled today. I must note rather sadly they did not behave as befits future ladies. Anna Henrietta was first to strike her sister. By the time I separated them, Anna Henrietta had lost. His Grace the Duke refused to believe my version of events. He laid all the blame on Sienna and vowed to punish the little one harshly.
Once you're labeled...
Today I accompanied the girls for the first time to the land of 1,000 fables. We spent half the day there. First we played with Thumbelina, then with Barbarossa, who proved quite the charmer for a brigand.
I'm beginning to suspect Isabelle de Roquefort wrote in her diary...
Shh, don't interrupt. I tip my cap to Master Artorius Vigo for his achievement. He is...
Wait, Artorius was the court mage here.
Regis, last warning. Stop The girls told me if I ever wish to visit alone, I need but crack open the Land of 1,000 Fables and utter out...
A book as the key to an illusion. My, this grows more interesting.
Mages sent by the Conclave arrived today. I cannot know what conclusions they drew, but His Grace now seems clearly upset.
Curse of the Black Sun. There's no doubt then that...
Or had that label planted on her. It goes on. He did not reply. I tutored the girls in Nilfgaardian today. Sienna applies herself so, though she has great difficulty memorizing new vocabulary. When she thought me out of earshot, she called me a blood accuser.
In the melodious tongue of our none-too-friendly neighbors to the south?
Realize this might sound improbable.
Not impossible. She would be safe there.
Where's that book? This it? Let's see. Regis? Regis! Land of 1,000 Fables. Incredible. Let's see where this road takes me. Eye of Nahelene is going wild. Whole land's an illusion. It's so powerful there's no way to dispel it.
Bloody hell, let him out!
Voices.
He gobbled up my gingerbread. Now it's my turn to gobble him.
Hands off my hearth, dearie. You wouldn't want me to get cross.
Then you open it.
Now, who's this? A lost traveler? Not supposed to be here, sweetie. Why, you're old. Old and pale. But never worry. A bit of butter, a bit of spice, and you'll make a tasty morsel. Just as soon as I catch you.
Come now. You cannot possibly fear a few magical plants. And a rotting carcass. Careful she doesn't douse you. It seems you've won.
What the hell was that?
The Wicked Witch. Heard of her, haven't
Listen, how'd you come by a weapon?
It's Prince Charming's. He no longer... Here it is. It's been years, Jack.
Have you come to play?
No, I just want your beans, so you can breathe easy.
Beans?
Try not to interrupt. Well, Jack, where are they?
Sienna,
No. Something tells me you're lying.
I'm telling the truth. I swear it.
Where?
I don't know. But John...
He had better know. Because if not, I'll find you. Ah, all right.
Came to free you.
Nice of you, but a waste of your...
You might not. Bound to be easier with...
Mm-hmm.
It's Detloff. He's trying to force Anna Henrietta's hand. Wants her to release you.
Sounds like Detloff, all right.
Isn't it obvious? Offering to be your ally. We both want you out of here. You because you...
You exposed me. I landed in prison because of you. No. Well, normally I'd tell you to sod off. But, from what you say, folk are dying who have nothing to do with... Fine, Witcher.
Curse of the Blacks.
Mm-hmm. Twisted Prince...
Even met one of you. Renfrey of Crape.
And? Was she...
She was cruel, that's certain. But what caused it? The curse or what?
You killed her.
Had no choice.
Funny. Mum said the same.
Since you brought it up, the knights Detloff killed.
Not a memory I enjoy revisiting. When my parents disowned me, they ordered those very knights to escort me beyond the duchy's borders. All did so without uttering a single word in my...
Like you said, they had their orders.
Mm-hmm. But Crespi was not ordered to beat me unconscious with a horsewhip after my first attempt at escape. And Ulak had no instructions to deny me food and abuse me. I learned something then.
Knights are not so chivalrous when no one's watching.
Sorry, but that's no excuse.
I didn't tell you so you would pardon me. I was only hoping you would understand.
This place. Tell me something more. It's an illusion, right?
Yes, created by Arturius Vigo. Anna, Henrietta, and I would come here to play out scenes from our favorite fables.
Which didn't seem like she was playing.
Magical entropy. Without maintenance, the spell gradually disintegrates over time. It grows wild.
Your sister chose a dangerous place for your prison.
It's deceptive. Provided I don't provoke them, the fairy tale characters don't attack me. But you don't belong here, so you had best be on your watch.
So, what's with the beans? Mind explaining?
Certainly. But you must gird yourself with patience. There are 2 ways out of this land. My darling sister blocked one when she tossed me in here. The other's up there, in the clouds. She made it hard, but not impossible to act.
Still don't understand.
Don't fret, just listen.
Jack climbed a gigantic beanstalk to a giant's castle, high up in the clouds.
As we shall do if we can just find those blasted beans. There are 3.
Stalk won't sprout from...
No, because it must transpire exactly as it did in the tale. Clear now? So we must... Joss can usually be found wandering the glade at the foot of the mount. It's some distance from here, past the witch's house to the right. So, what exactly is happening in the city?
Bloodshed, a massacre, which is why we gotta hurry.
You needn't fret. Time flows differently in the Fable Sphere. We can stay here a week, yet outside mere minutes will have passed.
Not the friendliest pixies I've met.
They were put here to protect the Fable Sphere from intruders. Meaning you.
Relax, it's over.
No, it's not. There's more. Another wolf behind you.
Ignore him. He always lies.
Aha. Boy who cried wolf. Still does, I suppose. And doesn't, when they actually appear.
The one and only. Listen, you little chit. Jack said you know what's become of his 3 beams.
I don't know anything. Not one thing, and besides, watch out! Wolves!
This'll be interesting. Right, let's get to it. Yellow bean. Don't know a thing about it, right?
It's somewhere very, and I mean very deep. So deep, in fact, it's completely underground.
And who has it?
A bold farmhand, who in no way and not at all awaits someone. Not in the slightest. Help! Wolves!
Bet you haven't heard what happened to the blue bean. Maybe? Not at all? Right?
I've heard it lies about somewhere, out in the open.
Just like that? No one guarding it?
Nobody. 3 times over. Help! Wolves!
Let's say for a minute you know what happened to the red bean. Where wouldn't it be?
For certain, no one swallowed it. Oh no,
Of course not.
But say someone didn't. Who would it be?
A human! The most human in the land of 1,000 fables! Good folk! Wolf!
Say that word one more time and I'll chop you up. Feed you to the fishes.
All right, we should go.
Watch out for wolves!
Tough to talk to, that one.
Was it, though? You need merely remember he always lies. Or more precisely, reverses the truth.
Mm-hmm. Where to now?
I'm not sure. We should visit some of the other fables. The meaty ones, that is. Perhaps then Joss's hints will make more sense. It's just a few. Red Riding Hood, piglets and bears, 3 of each. And Goldilocks, of course. Then Longlocks, and a little lass who sells flint.
Ah, fine. Let's get to work. Incredible. You must have loved this place.
I did at first. But children get bored quickly. Even tea parties with a whole cackle of princesses eventually turn dull and routine.
What did you do then?
Dropped a duck egg in the swan's nest once, that sort of thing. Stole the pea out from under the princess. Who sleeps to this day, I think.
Not good. Bears.
3 stools, 3 beds, 3 bowls.
One a bit too big, the other too small, the third just right. Blonde curls. Rest of the body's too mutilated. Hard to say anything.
She got what she deserved, as I see it. Always took what she wanted without answering.
Gotta keep looking. Hello?
Schwumbroch, my head! Damn it all! I swear that was the last time I drank with Redbeard. Oh, Sienna, a bloody long time it's been. You've changed.
Whereas you, not at all. Big bad wolf.
And who should I run with, eh? Thumbelina? One shot and she's under the table. But, what brings you?
You could always have a drink with...
Oh, what?
You know what they say about...
Out of the question! And why must you drink? Do you wish to drown some sorrow? And I don't...
They stripped me of my title and birthright, then banished me.
Listen, looking for magic bean.
Where is it? Talk!
Shh, not so loud.
Oh, I can be much louder than...
Right there, the threats. Sienna to a T. Listen, I exist to restage a fairy tale. If you want to play at it, I'll be happy to oblige. But it won't be easy. The thing is, little Red Riding Hoods popped her clogs.
What?
1,000 times they cut my gut open, filled it full of rocks, and drowned me in the river. So once you stopped coming, good now heart's at the bottom of the well, she and the hunter, which means we can't play, and I'm under no obligation to...
Wolf's pretty...
Surprised? Think about it. It's a dog's life.
So...
Don't worry. I'll play with him. Or rather, play him.
That's a relief.
You wish to help me? Here's your chop.
All right. Time to jump in the well.
Break a leg. Any luck?
Yep. Look what I got.
That would never fit you. How do I look?
Not bad.
Let's go see the big...
Let me guess.
Mm-hmm. And...
You again? I thought I was clear. I will not talk to you if little Red Riding Hood is not with you!
Not a problem. Sienna can take her place.
What?
But, Grandmama, what big eyes you have!
The better to see you with, my dear.
Granny, what big arms you have!
The better to embrace you with, my dear.
And Grandmama, what big teeth you have. Eh?
The better to eat you with, my dear.